First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So in this lesson number 4 on the topic time and distance, totally we are going to solve 6 questions, and all the 6 questions is going to be on the concept called chasing. So remember that the concept that is based on chasing is most important in the topic time and distance. If you are going for any medium level exams or otherwise a medium level competitive exam or tough level IT sector interviews, in the aptitude section definitely you will able to see the question in the topic time and distance that is based on chasing. And the question that is based on chasing can be solved by just learning the basic concept, right, which we have already learned: speed, distance and time formula. By knowing all the basics concept, you can able to solve the question, one method. And the second method by the concept called equating, and the third method a formula method, right. If the question is very tough, you can't able to apply the formula method, right. You need to find some of the values, then after that, after finding some values, you need to apply it in a formula. So for the tough level question, formula method will not be helpful. For the easy question and also for medium level question, you can apply the formula directly. By seeing the question, you can directly take all the values and substitute in a formula and you can find the answer. That's only for easy level and medium level question. If the question is little bit difficult, only if you understand this first method and second method, by knowing the concept, you can solve that question. So what I'm going to do is, out of 6 questions, the first 2 questions alone I'm going to solve in all the 3 methods, and the remaining question I'm going to solve any one of this method, right. So before solving all the 6 questions, you need to know what is the concept called chasing. For example, I can say any one question. Think that a thief is standing here and the policeman is standing here. The distance between thief and policeman is 500 meters. Right? And both the person are running in the same direction. When will this policeman catch the thief? At what time a policeman will catch the thief? Or otherwise, at what distance the policeman will catch the thief? It got the logic, right? It is based on chasing, or otherwise you can take the same concept as 2 men running. When will this man 2 will chase man 1? Or otherwise 2 car running in the same direction. When will this car 2 overtakes car 1? It's based on the same concept, right? And now we are going to solve 6 questions, and all the 6 questions will be in the logic called policeman and thief. At what time policeman catch the thief, or otherwise at what distance policeman had catch the thief, based upon policeman and the thief. So all the 6 questions are a memory based question of various exam, most important. So do not forget to share this video with your friends if your friends are learning for any competitive exam. So now let me move on to all the 6 different questions based on this concept. Question number 1. A thief spots a policeman 100 meters away and take to his heels. If the policeman give a chase immediately, then how far would the thief have run before he is overtaken? The speed of the thief and the policeman are 8 kilometers and 10 kilometers per hour respectively. So friends, understood the concept, right? They have given 2 speed. One is thief speed is also given, policeman speed is also given. So policeman speed is 10 kilometers per hour and the thief speed is 8 kilometers per hour. And what is the concept of the question? First of all, a thief spots a policeman 100 meters away. So let me draw a small diagram so that you can able to understand the concept of this question clearly. Listen here, let me fix policeman here and the thief here, right? For example, and now thief spot a policeman 100 meters away, which means the distance between the policeman and the thief initially is 100 meters. What they are saying is, a thief spots a policeman 100 meters away and take his heel, which means thief started running, right? So thief will definitely not run in this direction, he will run in this direction in order to escape from the policeman, right? Thief speed is given, which is 8 kilometers per hour. And now policeman is also started chasing the thief. Policeman speed is given 10 kilometers per hour. Where policeman speed is higher than the thief, definitely policeman will catch the thief at some distance, right? Let me keep this point where policeman is catching the thief. And remember that we don't know what is the distance covered by the thief before the policeman caught, right? So let me keep this as x. Friends, the concept is most important. So this is the thing they are saying in a question. What they are saying, a thief spots a policeman 100 meters away, which means the distance between the policeman and the thief is 100 meters. So after seeing the policeman, thief started running. Thief, in order to escape, definitely thief will be running in this direction. So thief will speed is 8 kilometers per hour and the policeman speed is 10 kilometers per hour, and both the person are running in the same direction. And we don't know at which point the policeman had caught the thief. And also we don't know what is the distance covered by the thief before catching the policeman, right? So these are the data we don't know. So kilometer per hour, sorry. Okay, so what is our target? The question is then how far would the thief have run before he is overtaken, which means our target to find the distance that is traveled by the thief before he is catching by the policeman. Got it? So our target to find what is the value of x. So now we are going to solve this question by a basic knowledge that we have learned: speed, time and distance. So listen here. Let me do one thing. First we can take time. Time is equal to distance divided by speed, right? So distance divided by speed. So we know the distance between the policeman and the thief initially is 100 meter. So the distance will be 100 meter divided by speed. In the basics I have told you, if both the car running in the same direction, the relative speed, we need to subtract both the speed. If both the car running in an opposite direction, we need to add the speed. If both the car running in the same direction, we need to subtract the speed, which I have told you in the basics. So when you subtract 10 km, 8 km per hour, it will be 2 km per hour. So finally the time taken 100 meter divided by the relative speed, because both the person are running in the same direction, we need to subtract the speed, which is called as a relative speed. So relative speed will be 2 km per hour. But our target to find what is the distance traveled by the thief. So distance is equal to speed into time. So we already know that time will be 100 meter divided by 2 km per hour. So look at the options. Options are in meters, right? We need to cancel this kilometer and hour. Finally our target to find the answer in meter. So time taken, which we found 100 meter divided by 2 km per hour, and the speed. So our target to find the distance that is traveled by the thief. So thief speed is 8 km per hour. So now we can cancel kilometer per hour. So 1 2s are 2, 4 2s are 8. So 4 into 100 will be 400. So finally we can say that the value of x, that is distance traveled by the thief before he caught by the policeman, is 400 meters. So answer for this question is 400 meters. So this is the way we usually solve this question in a basic method, right? By using a basic concepts. Just we have applied the formula initially time in order to find what is the time taken, distance divided by speed, and the speed is called as a relative speed because both the person are running in the same direction. So relative speed will be 10 minus 8, 2 km. So after finding the time, our target to find what is the distance traveled by the thief before he is caught by the policeman. So distance is equal to speed into time, and we already found the time in this case. So 100 meter divided by 2 km per hour, and the speed, in order to find the distance traveled by the thief, so speed will be thief speed, which is 8 km per hour. So finally we have cancelled kilometer per hour, and we got a distance that is 400 meters. The next concept is equating. So remember that we have only 3 parameters. One is speed, and another is time, and another is distance. We need to equate any one of these parameters. And here the speed 10 km per hour is policeman, and thief is 8 km per hour. Both the values are different, so we can't able to equate the speed. Similarly, we can't able to equate the distance, but we can equate the time. Remember that if it is chasing or if it is catching, always we need to equate the time. So time taken by the policeman is equals to time taken by the thief. The time taken from the policeman to reach this point, similarly time taken the thief to reach this point will be same. So only we are equating time taken policeman is equal to time taken thief. The formula of time will be distance divided by speed. So distance traveled by policeman divided by the speed of policeman is equal to distance traveled by the thief divided by speed of the thief. Now distance traveled by the policeman. So listen here, from this point, in order to reach this point, initially policeman has to cover this 100 meter, then x meter. So distance traveled by the policeman will be 100 plus x divided by speed of the policeman is 10 km per hour is equals to next distance traveled by the thief. Distance traveled by the thief, only this distance, which is x. So x divided by then the speed of the thief. Speed of the thief is 8 km. So once you solve this, you will get an answer, right? So just cross multiply it, or otherwise you can cancel this. 8 into 100 will be 800 plus 8x is equal to 10x. So 10x, 8x will be 2x is equal to 800. So x is equal to 400. So finally we got an answer. The value of x is 400 meter, which is the distance traveled by the thief before he is catching by the policeman is 400 meters. So by the concept of equating, we got an answer, that is x is equal to 400 meter. So remember that if it is catching or overtaking or meeting each other, always we used to equate the time. So finally, after equating and apply the basic concept, we got an answer 400 meters that was run by the thief before he is caught by the policeman. And now the last method is the formula method, right? I have already told you the formula. What is the formula? D is equal to del D into A divided by A difference B. So remember that the del T will be the difference between the policeman and the thief. Initially, policeman and the thief, the distance between both the person is 100 meters. So del D will be 100 meter into, so remember that the value of A is most important. Here our target to find what is the distance traveled by the thief. So the value of A will be speed of the thief. Speed of the thief is 8 km divided by A difference B, that is policeman and thief difference will be 2. So once you cancel this, or you can cancel this on 4 table, so finally we got an answer 400 meter. So by just applying this formula you can get an answer easily. Got it friends? The most important is substituting the value of A. If they ask what is the distance traveled by the policeman, then the value of A should be policeman's speed. Here the question that is based on distance traveled by the thief. So the value of A will be thief's speed. Numerator is most important, not to make any mistake. Easiest concept, just after reading the question we are going to apply all the values in the given formula and we will easily get an answer as 400 meter. So I hope that you have understood the concept of question number 1. So this is the concept, right? The chasing, overtaking, etc. And you can definitely solve all these types of question in all the 3 methods. Question number 2. A thief who was chased by a policeman was 100 meter ahead of the policeman initially. If the ratio between speed of the policeman and the thief is 5:4, how long the thief would have covered before he was caught by the policeman? Similar concept to the previous question. Here the speed was given in 5:4. It's easy, right? If the speed is given in terms of ratio, that is 5:4, we can take this as 5 km per hour policeman speed and 4 km per hour will be thief speed, right? You don't want to confuse by seeing the values in a ratio. They have given the speed are in a ratio 5:4. So let me take the thief's speed is 4 km per hour and the policeman's speed is 5 km per hour. Now the ratio is 5:4. Got it? And what they are saying initially, a thief who was chased by a policeman was 100 meter ahead of the policeman initially, which means the distance between policeman and the thief is 100 meters initially. So we can draw a diagram. Policeman, thief, initially the distance between policeman and thief is 100 meter. Similar concept, we have taken policeman speed is 5 km per hour and the thief speed is 4 km per hour. And we know that in order to escape from the policeman, thief will run in this direction. So we don't know what is the distance that is traveled by the thief before he is caught by the policeman. So let me keep this point as x, that is distance as x, and policeman will definitely catch the thief at some point. Why? Because the policeman's speed is higher when compared to the thief. And what is our target? Our target to find how long the thief would have covered. So our target to find the distance that is run by the thief before he is caught by the policeman. So similarly, we are going to solve this question by a basic method. So the basic method, first we need to find the time. So time is equal to distance divided by speed, and the initial distance between both the person is 100 meter divided by speed. Remember that it's a relative speed. If both the persons are running in the same direction, we need to subtract the speed. So 5 km, 4 km, when you subtract 5 and 4, resultant will be 1 km per hour. Next is our target to find the distance. So distance is equal to speed into time. We already found the time is 100 meter divided by 1 km per hour into speed. And our target to find what is the distance traveled by the thief. So speed of the thief is 4 km per hour. You can cancel kilometer per hour. 4 into 100 will be 400 meter. So finally the answer for this question, the distance that is traveled by the thief, that is before caught by the policeman, is 400 meter. So we found the value of x is 400 meter. So the answer for this question is 400 meter. Easiest logic, right? Now we can solve this question in an equating concept. The concept of equating is whenever a person chasing or otherwise catching, we always equate the time. So time taken by the policeman is equals to time taken by the thief. So time taken by the policeman taken will be distance divided by speed is equals to distance divided by speed. And the distance of the policeman from this point, if the policeman has to reach point, he need to initially cover this 100 meter, then some distance which is x. So 100 meter plus x. Distance traveled by the policeman will be 100 meter plus x divided by speed of the policeman will be 5 km per hour is equals to thief distance. So thief has to cover only this x distance. So x divided by thief's speed will be 4 km per hour. So we can cross this. 400 plus 4x is equal to 5x. So x is equal to 400 meter. So finally we got an answer for question number 2 by equating method, x is equal to 400 meter. And the last method is the formula method, right? So what is the formula? Distance is equal to del D into A divided by A difference B. So del D will be the distance between the policeman and the thief initially, which is 100 meters, into the value of A is most important. Here they are talking about the thief distance. So the value of A should be thief speed, which is 4 divided by A difference B. 5 difference 4 will be 1. So 4 into 100 will be 400 meter. So finally we got an answer that is 400 meter in all the 3 methods. Question number 3. A constable follows a thief who is 200 meter ahead of the constable. If the constable and the thief runs at a speed of 8 km per hour and 7 km per hour respectively, the constable would catch the thief in. So listen here, in all the previous 2 questions, our target to find what is the distance traveled by the thief. But in this question, our target to find at what time. Listen, options are in minutes, right? So our target to find the constable would catch the thief at what time, at what minute. Interesting question. So similar concept, let me draw a small diagram, right? So constable and the thief. So initially they are saying a constable follows a thief who is 200 meter ahead, which means the distance between the constable and the thief initially is 200 meter. So by seeing the constable, will thief, in order to escape, he will run in this direction. In order to catch the thief, constable will run in this direction. So both the person will run in the same direction. And what is the speed given? Constable speed is 8 km per hour. And also the thief speed is 7 km per hour. So similarly the constable speed is higher when compared to the thief. So definitely at some point constable will catch the thief. And we don't know what is the distance that is traveled by the thief. Let we keep it as x. And now our target to find what is the time taken by the constable to catch the thief in minutes, right? Look at the option, all the options are in minutes. So if we need to find the time, first of all we need to find what is the distance that is traveled by the constable, right? Before catching the thief, we need to find what is the complete distance where the constable have taken to catch the thief. Let me do one thing. We can solve this question initially by an equating method. Equating method, we know the time taken by the constable is equals to time taken by the thief. Now the constable, distance divided by speed is equal to distance divided speed, and we know the distance traveled by the constable initially 200 meter and some meter, that is x, that is 200 plus x, divided by speed of the constable is 8 km per hour is equals to, next thief distance. Thief distance is only x divided by speed of the thief is 7. Now you can cross this, 7 into 2 will be 14. So 1400 plus 7x is equal to 8x. So x is equal to 1400 meter. So finally we can say that the thief would have run 1400 meter before caught by a policeman. So the value of x is 1400 meter. So finally now we can say that the total distance that is covered by the constable, initially he covered 200 meter, then another 1400 meter. The total distance covered by the constable will be 1400 plus 200 will be 1600 meters. Friends, got it? Most important. So friends, understood this concept. If you apply the same value in a formula, again you will get an answer, distance will be 1600 meters. So finally we found the total distance. Covered by the constable 200 meter and another 1400 meter, which is 1600 meter. But our target to find what is the time taken. So let me do one thing. Time will be distance divided by speed, and we already know that distance will be 1600 meter divided by speed. Speed will be 8 km per hour. So friends, listen carefully, look at the options. Options are in minutes, but here the values are in meter and kilometer per hour. So first of all we can cancel the meter, right? What I'm going to do is 1600 meter divided by 8. I'm going to convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second, which is 5 divided by 18. Now it becomes meter per second. Now we can cancel meter and meter. And similarly I think we can cancel this on 1 8s are 8, 200 times will be 1600. Again we can cancel this, 1 5s are 5, 5 4s are 20, which is 40. So 40, isn't here, 40 into 18 seconds. Got it friends? 40 into 18 seconds. But our target to find the answer in minutes. Converting of seconds into minutes divided by 60. So 40 into 18 divided by 60, so 2 minutes. So finally we have converted all the values in terms of minutes. Got it? So now we can cancel this. We can cancel 0 and 0. We can cancel this on 3 tables. 6 times, this will be 2 times. 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4. 6 into 2 will be 12. So finally answer for this question is 12 minutes, which is time taken by the constable to catch the thief. Understood this concept? So initially what we did, we have found the total distance covered by the constable, which is 1600 meter. But our target to find not the distance, our target to find the time. So time taken will be distance divided by speed. Distance will be 1600 meter divided by speed, that is constable speed is 8 km per hour. And look at all the options are in minutes. So our target to convert all these parameters in terms of minutes. So first what I did, in order to convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second, I have multiplied the value by 5 by 18. So 8 into 5 by 18 meter per second. So now you can cancel meter and meter. So finally we got a value in second. So in order to convert the second into minute, divided by 60. 60 second will be 1 minute, which is divided by 60. So after dividing by 60, so finally we have converted the value in terms of minutes. So we got an answer, that is 12 minutes. So answer for this question number 3 is 12 minutes. Question number 4. A constable is 114 meter behind a thief. A constable runs 21 meter and the thief is 15 meter in a minute. In all the previous question they have given in kilometer per hour, but here the speed is given 15 meter in a minute, which is 15 meter per minute. Friends, got it? In what time will the constable catch the thief? Similar to the previous question, our target to find what is the time taken to catch the thief by the constable. So let me draw a small diagram here. Constable and a thief. So distance between the constable and the thief initially is 114 meter. And the same concept, in order to escape from the constable, thief will run in this direction. In order to catch the thief, constable will run in this direction, and both the person will run in the same direction. Here the speed is given. Speed of the constable is 21 meter per minute. Most important. Similarly, thief speed is 15 meter per minute. Because they have given, listen the word carefully, thief 15 meter in a minute, which means 1 minute thief covers 15 meters. So 15 meter per minute. So we don't know at what distance constable catch the thief, so let me keep it as x. And now our target to find the time taken, right? Time, at what time will the constable catch the thief? Previous question we have solved this similar concept by an equating model. Now we can solve this question by a formula method, right? What is the formula? So distance is equal to del d into a divided by a difference p. So del d will be 114 meter into value of a. So our target to find what is the total distance covered by this constable. So speed of the constable is 21 meter divided by difference 15 and 21 will be 6. So now once you cancel this, I think we can cancel this on 3 table, which is 2. Once you cancel this on 3 table, 7. Again cancel this on 2 table. So 5 2s are 10, a remainder will be 1, that is 14, 7 2s are 14. So 57 into 7. So 7 into 7 will be 49, remainder will be 4, 7 5s are 35, 35 plus 4 will be 39. So 399 meter. So the total distance covered by the constable in order to catch the thief is 399 meter. But our target to find the time taken. So time is equal to distance divided by speed. Distance 399 meter. And the speed they have given 21 meter per minute. In the previous question, here the numerator is in meter and the denominator is in kilometer per hour. So in order to convert this kilometer into meter per second, then we have converted the second into minute. But in this question it is easy. Why? Because they have directly given meter in the numerator and the denominator meter per minute. So you can cancel meter and meter. So finally we directly got an answer in minute. So once you cancel this, I think 21, 1 times 21, 9 times, so 19 minutes. So answer for this question is 19 minutes. Total time taken to catch the thief by the constable is 19 minutes. Question number 5. A thief is noticed by a policeman from a distance of 200 meters. The thief starts running and the policeman chases him. The thief and the policeman run at a rate of 10 km per hour and 11 km per hour respectively. What is the distance between them after 6 minutes? All the concepts are similar to the previous question, but what we need to find, our target to find what is the distance between between policeman and the thief after running 6 minutes. Interesting. So similarly, let me draw a small diagram. This is not needed, just to understand the concept, right? You should not draw this in your exams, just to understand the concept we are drawing. So initially the distance between policeman and the thief, how much meter? Is 200 meter. And they have directly given thief speed is 10 km per hour and policeman speed is 11 km per hour. Our target is not to find at what distance policeman catch the thief or otherwise at what time. Our target is not that. Our target to find if both the person are running in this direction after 6 minutes, what will be the distance between policeman and the thief. So listen here, 1 hour where the policeman covers 11 km, but our target to find only 6 minutes, what is the distance traveled by the policeman. Similarly, what is the distance traveled by the thief in 6 minutes? So we can definitely say that at 6 minutes policeman will cover some distance. Similarly, at 6 minutes thief will cover some distance. So our target to find what is the distance between both the person, which means a difference, right? So difference, got it. Our target to find the difference that is traveled by the policeman and the thief. So distance traveled by the policeman, difference distance traveled by the thief. In order to find what is the distance between policeman and thief at the last. So let me do one thing. Distance will be speed into time, because speed is equal to distance by time. So distance will be speed into time. So speed of policeman into time taken by the policeman. Difference which is minus. So next is thief. So speed of thief into time taken by the thief. Speed of the policeman is 11 km per hour. So into next is time taken. So our target to find 6 minutes, right? So time taken will be 6 minutes. So minus of, similarly thief speed is 10 km per hour. And the time taken is similarly 6 minutes. But look at the options, all the options are in meters. But here we are having a value in kilometer per hour, minute, kilometer per hour in minute. But we need to get an answer in meter. So first let me do one thing, we can convert the kilometer per hour into meter per second. So 11 into 5 by 18 meter per second into 6 minutes. Minus of 10 into 5 by 18 meter per second into 6 minutes. So now our target to cancel this second and minute, so that we will get a final answer in meter. Let me do one thing, we can convert the minute into second. 1 minute will be 60 seconds, multiply by 60. Similarly 6 minutes, in order to convert this in terms of second, let me do one thing, meter per second into 6 into 60 minus of 10 into 5 by 18 meter per second into 6 into 60. Got it, friends? In order to convert this minute into second, we are multiplying by 60. So finally we can cancel second and second. So once you cancel this and you find the answer, you will get an answer in terms of meter. I think here we have 5 by 18 common in both the sides, so 5 by 18. And here you have 60 common, so 6 into 60 common. And the first term is 11 and the second term is 10. So I think we can cancel this on 6 times, 6 3s are 18, 1 3s are 3, this will be 20. So 11 minus 10 will be 1, so 5 into 20 will be 100. So finally we have found the answer, which is 100 meter, the distance between the policeman and the thief after running 6 minutes. So we got an answer as 100 meter. Question number 6. A thief steals a car at 1:30 p.m. and drives it off at 40 km per hour. The theft is discovered at 2 p.m. and the owner set off in another car at 50 km per hour. He will overtake the thief at. Interesting question. First let me understand the concept, what they are saying. So initially a thief steals a car at 1:30 p.m. right, and he drives a car at 40 km per hour. So only at 2 p.m. the owner of the car knows his car was theft, and in order to chase the car, he is running at a speed in another car which is 50 km per hour. So our target to find, he will overtake the thief, at what time the owner will catch the thief. Interesting question. First let me understand this concept by a small diagram. Listen here. Initially at 1:30 p.m. the car is here. Let me assume that at this point 1:30 the car is here. Now what they are saying, at 1:30 p.m. the car was theft. Let me do one thing. In 30 minutes, in first 30 minutes at 2 p.m. a thief will cover 20 km. Friends, got this logic, right? Important, most important. We know that the thief's speed is 40 km. He is driving a car after stealing this car, which is 40 km per hour. 1 hour he is covering 40 km, right? At 1:30 he steals a car. Listen carefully. In half an hour he will cover 20 km, right? Now at 2 p.m. a owner of the car started chasing in another car which is 50 km per hour. And now the thief at this 2 p.m. he is running in this direction with the speed of 40 km per hour. Friends, got the logic, understood the concept? Initially, let me find what is the total distance that is traveled by the owner in order to catch the thief. Same logic, right? We can apply the formula. So the formula distance is equal to del D into A divided by A difference B. So del D will be the initial distance between the theft and the owner, right, which is 20 km. So 20 into A. So A will be the speed of the owner 50 divided by difference. 50 and 40 will be 10. So once you cancel this, 5 into 20 will be 100 km. So finally we found the distance 100. So finally we got an answer that is 100 km, which is total distance covered by the owner in order to catch the thief. But our target to find, he will overtake the thief at what time? So we can find that time is equal to distance divided by speed. Distance will be 100 km divided by speed. Speed will be 50 km per hour. So we can cancel kilometer. This will be 2 times 2 hours. So finally the owner starts chasing the thief at 2 p.m. Now you have to take another 2 hours to catch the thief. So finally time taken will be 4 p.m. At 4 p.m. exactly the owner will catch the thief. Got the logic? So don't think that by reading a question you should not decide whether it is tough or easy. You know the concept, right? Just think and apply the logic, you will definitely get an answer. So remember that the same question can be asked 2 men running, or otherwise stealing a cycle, or otherwise 2 cars chasing. So everything comes under the same logic. So finally in this video we have solved 6 different questions, medium level question. So remember that, take your books and practice more and more number of questions that is based on chasing. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you really like it, share this video to your friends so that your friends can also learn this. Bye.